Okay, so here we are, Himmelsdorf it is for this first set. PvP Super Friends starting down south with actually 4 heavy tanks and a T69. Ice Water staying faithfully with his right. On the other side, we've got the exact same lineup, except that we have an extra IS-3.
Yep, exactly. So slightly more firepower going to be coming out from Anubis Empire, and early on they are committing a couple of their forces up to that hilltop. There's those two AMX-50s heading up the hilltop right now, whereas the other forces on Anubis Empire kind of posting up around the base of the hill, which is quite extremely common.
Yes, indeed. They're just like guarding that. Okay, T1 has been taken down on PvP side. Dustin Yulupong is gone. So yeah, a lot of times we're going to see the other tanks pretty much, usually the heavier tanks, IS-3s, 110s, KV-5s and T-32s, guarding the very base of the hill because, well, you don't have the angle to shoot there, pretty much from up there, which is why. And obviously, like we've seen so many times for the past few weeks, we see a lot of teams actually pushing to the east of the Central Park area as soon as they realize the hill has been monopolized.
Exactly. So that's actually a pretty nice strategy coming out from Anubis Empire. They have control of the hill and they're defending against the push if PvP decides to do that. And right now, I believe only the T1 hasn't spotted. So only Zelda Duck, Zelda Duck right there has been spotted by PvP. The other two AMX-50s haven't been spotted yet.
Yeah, well, they haven't made the climb fully. Actually, they're just waiting on the very ledge, on pretty much of the hilltop down north, up north, I meant. And well, so far, Commander Muerte, the other T1, the only T1 remaining on the PvP side, has spotted that his counterpart. It's just the MX-50s are not committing just yet. It's a very
but look at this, a possible push coming up from PvP right now. They are pushing up that western edge.
I don't think it's just a possible push. I think it is a push, pretty much to the west road. Once again, like we've seen yesterday between Insidious Gaming and the Night Eagles, it can be a very risky maneuver, especially if obviously Anubis Empire is quick enough to come back and defend this. Now the MX-50s on Anubis Empire on your observer have actually made the climb, and they're probably going to take care of that T1 first before getting some sniping action, but I think they're going to have their hands full quite readily enough because yes, as Andy has mentioned, virtually all the PvP tanks have taken position already at the base, and they have just been detected. They have just been detected, so they actually, it's very important because yesterday what really was detrimental to the Night Eagles is that their push had been spotted very early on to the West Railway. Whereas this time around, PvP actually monopolized the area before their enemies realized what was going on.
Yep, and exactly that is correct right now. In Anubis Empire, they're actually pulling back their AMX-50s from the hilltop to defend this. Yeah, they absolutely have to do that right now. And the positioning from one of the AMX-50s right at the base of the hill has a pretty clear shot down towards the western side of the map. So, I mean, that the position coming out from the AMX-50, I don't know if it's actually Vagrant Knight or Vatsuoga, but that position is going to be extremely helpful here, and they got to make use of that long range of the AMX-50.
Yes, they definitely do. What I do like about PvP right now is that unlike the Night Eagles yesterday, their assault was unnoticed. Pretty much they had plenty of time to take up position right now, so you know, I would have to give them a slight advantage right now.
Yeah, definitely. I have to give a slight advantage to PvP right now, just due to the fact that they have made it into the city and their forces are, I feel like, more organized than Anubis Empire
because they have already taken position. And look at that, the tank goes down here. Calentini is gone with his IS-3, so a huge advantage. And look at that, Vatsuoga here on top of the hill getting cracked, getting a lot of shots on him pretty much, so it's not looking too good.
And the base capture has been started.
Obviously, the base capture is already at 40% and rising at alarming speed because those tanks are not being challenged at the moment. Anuto here doing a wonderful job, like covering up two tanks that are trying to go for a flanking maneuver. He's probably going to go down, but still, he's doing the job though. He's definitely doing the job, so it's only going to be a trade-off.
He's making two of these tanks stay there, which is actually really benefiting his team right now.
Well, exactly,
it's not allowing...
because the base capture is now up to 80%. I think it's going to be a successful one.
Oh no,
they just delayed right now. And Robin probably going to go down here with his MX-50 if he's not careful. He does manage to survive.
Lining up, but they do manage to take out Gunner right there. So he does go down. Only two tanks still remain on Anubis Empire.
And it's only Vatsuoga who took a couple of hits already. And look at that gun and Rose. Obviously, he's just really not going to survive this either. Well, if you ask me, PP's good. definitely going to take that one like comfortably.
Hands down, PvP is definitely going to take this first set. I love that push that that they pulled off right there, using that western road to rush up to the northern city area and then get on the cover.
See, that's the thing. The mistake that Anubis Empire did was to leave the West Road scoutless.
Yeah.
Because Insidious Gaming yesterday faced the exact same assault, actually. But the thing is, the fact that they had posted one of their T1s to the West Railroad allowed them to detect the assault before it actually happened. And definitely just helping them out to organize their defense.